The rolls on the Last Wish weapons are wild, and honestly, I see a ton of these being used as a part of daily loadouts. Just special things. The Scout, Fusion, Pulse, Hand Cannon, Rocket, even the bow should see some play. I first want to start with a deep dive into Transfiguration, and I want to show you what it can do with its options, what you need to consider. Personally, I love this thing. I really do. I'm going to show you some gameplay as to why. It does have the goods to be the legendary scout that's preferred for certain encounters. It's got PvE usage, got PvP usage, 150 RPM, high impact scout that we've known, but now it's fast forward in time with the current perks and combinations. And the things that it can do, one of a kind. Juiced perk pool that can have enhanced perks. But before we get into the deep dive, today's a day that's been marked on a lot of our calendars, and this video is sponsored by GameStop. With the fastest, most powerful Xbox ever, the Xbox Series X, fight for the fate of Sanctuary with the Diablo 4 bundle at GameStop. Forge your path through corrupt lands with 12 teraflops of raw graphic processing power. Slay ceaseless demons in immersive action-packed combat powered by a 1TB custom SSD. Making the most of every gaming minute as all hell breaks loose with lightning-fast load times and an expansive open world, all powered by the Xbox Velocity architecture. Join fellow adventurers, retake besieged towns, and delve into nightmarish dungeons in hyper-realistic 4K. The bundle also includes Inarius Wings and Inarius Murloc Pet for Diablo 3, the Amalgam of Rage Mount for World of Warcraft, and the Umber Wing Darkness Cosmetic set for Diablo Immortal. Those games are sold separately. Don't forget to add in the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership, sold separately, to play brand new games on day one from Xbox Game Studios, Bethesda Softworks, and more. Plus, you can enjoy hundreds of Xbox games with friends on console, PC, and cloud. The bundle has it all. And good news, you can purchase the Xbox Series X Diablo 4 bundle at GameStop right now using the link below right at the top of the description. In the third column, Demolitionist, Rapid Hit, Discord, Keep Away, Perfect Float, Rampage, Rewind Rounds. Final column, Moving Target, Opening Shot, Harmony, Kinetic Tremors, Explosive Payload, Kill Clip, Adrenaline Junkie. Some perk combinations on this thing have never been seen before, and the other perk combos are just simply rare. Some are from a long time ago that up until this point have been pretty much off limits, like double damage perks, Rampage Kill Clip. I'll get to that later, but I want to start with Kinetic Tremors, probably my favorite thing about this scout. And as far as Kinetic Tremors, I'm going to be talking about it on all the Last Wish weapons, because each one brings something a little bit different to the table. To me, Kinetic Tremors, one of the best perks in the game. I use my Shoot to Loot Battle Scar everywhere. And a side note, I did get the Shoot to Loot Kinetic Tremor Hung Jury. Not adept, but that's all right. But Lost Sector's underleveled, like right here. I'm 1815, and this is an 1840. So really underleveled. You think about GMs. You proc Kinetic Tremors, deals 3 waves of AoE on the target, around the area, and in content with a little bit more beefy enemies, even higher end red bars, you can proc Kinetic Tremors on them, and that's doing more damage than the weapon itself. And when you think of being underleveled, harder content, safety comes to mind. And this thing's the safety king. So be thinking about that as I go through this, and on this scout, Kinetic Tremors procs every 6th bullet, enhanced is every 5. And Kinetic Tremors, kind of like Volt Shot in terms of damage dealt per archetype. As an example, Battle Scar, Lightweight Pulse. And we also have Chattering Bone coming up in the upcoming weeks as far as a review. On Battle Scar, the Tremors is 5,812. An even better comparison is Kinetic Tremors from Hung Jury. That is 7,556. When we get to Transfiguration, it is also 7,556. Both scouts. Transfiguration, hitting a little bit harder, but the main thing, Enhanced can do it with a bullet less, but the real uniqueness is the third column pairing. And when I saw these perks, the interactions could have happened a number of different ways, so let's talk about how they actually do interact. If you have Rampage Kinetic Tremors, which you've seen, I was hoping something similar to Shoot to Loot, meaning the Tremors take on the Shoot to Loot ability. Was hoping that the Rampage damage was going to be added to Tremors. That is not the case. Instead, the Tremor waves that pick up kills do count to stacks of Rampage. So if you're on a larger enemy, you collateral 3 adds, it immediately goes to Rampage times 3. And you're still nailing the main target, but with more damage. Now, if the Tremor damage took on Rampage, be a little bit different story. This is still good, but I believe that the best combination is Demolitionist Kinetic Tremors. And I haven't talked about it yet, but let's bring up the origin trait. Explosive Pact gains bonus stability and reload speed when activating a grenade ability. Healing grenades and grenade final blows grant additional stacks of the bonus. These are really good buffs at base just by throwing your grenade. Something like a high impact scout, the reload is extremely noticeable. In the case of Demolitionist Kinetic Tremors, as we know, Demolitionist, as you get a kill with the weapon, you get 10% of your grenade back, 11% with Enhanced, and of course you can throw the grenade to reload the weapon. All the collateral kills that Kinetic Tremors get counts as Demolitionist, all that ability energy. You're just on autopilot, just nailing larger targets, and like how shoot loot with kinetic tremors would just grab some ammo bricks. We got something very similar here, but different. With Transfiguration, if a large group is around your main target, all those tremor kills are getting your grenade back. That's the big appeal. That's safety from a distance. And a lot of that 1840 lost sector, I was so far they didn't even touch me, engage me. And as a solo player, I was able to get through it very comfortably. The gameplay was with Rampage, but just simply laying into a larger target, getting all those collaterals with tremors, getting the grenade energy is very good. And it gets even better on a Void subclass. Pick up an Orb of Power, you get Devour with the Fragment, or just be on Warlock. Let's remember, with Devour active, you get bonus grenade energy on kills. So we have Devour with Enhanced Demolitionist, flying back to the grenade. All those collateral kills is giving even more grenade energy. Sentinel Titans, Warlocks, Night Stalkers. This is a really good pick for you. Less bullets to proc with Enhanced. Very, very good. With the other remaining perks, Rapid Hit does have play with kinetic tremors. Fast reload, get back on target, but to me, the utility of Demo is just better. We have Rewind rounds, decent options. Rewind rounds almost gets me there, because if you're laying into a target anyway, getting rounds back for more tremors makes sense. There's a case for Explosive Payload instead of kinetic tremors. Now, Explosive Payload scouts are great. I use a crafted Doom with 1-for-all Explosive Payload. I love the thing. We also have Adrenaline Junkie, but the main thing, nothing else can do what this thing's doing with its kinetic tremor combinations, and you can do it very safely. It's a top weapon. As far as barrel mag masterwork, set it up for PvE as you see fit. There's nothing wrong with the pinned mag. There's nothing wrong with getting the reload up to go with the origin trait, or getting the recoil direction as vertical as you want. It's going to be solid. Now, moving on to the Crucible. Personal note, I have wanted this combination on this scout for about 4 years. So of course, I crafted it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and having fun in this game, you got to do it when you can. Though tough at times currently with Graviton Lance, because Grav Lance will eat you alive, it is satisfying two-tapping them. And on the journey of rolls, I did have an original Rampage kill clip drop, the double damage combo, which again is what I crafted. But that one, the random roll was Arrowhead Break, Accurized, Rampage kill clip. And after using it, I knew what I had to do, needed to do. And it did make all the difference in the world. And first of all, like Rampage kill clip, with kill clip, you can 1-crit 2-body any resilience. Super ease of use. Now with Rampage added, it goes to 97 per crit. You can 2-tap 6 resilience and below. You've seen it. You can make it pay for that. That's a 0.4 TTK. Tier 7 to 10, it's still the 1-crit 3-body. More on all this later. But my craft, I did Polygonal, Steady Round, Stability Masterwork, Enhanced Kill Clip, Enhanced Rampage. Enhanced Rampage, that way you can keep up with Kill Clip as far as duration. So the original roll had 22 stability. The one that I crafted has 57. I am telling you, kind of nudging you, if you want to make a PvP roll for Transfiguration, M&K or controller does not matter. High stability is the world of difference. Because as we know, high stability gives you more flinch resist. Once I started dueling with this thing, again, just night and day. Going from 22 to this one, and other kind of base or low stability rolls, remember, low stability can almost start getting a negative effect once you're that low on the stat bar. And at the current time, we have a 2.1 times zoom, very zoomy. It's very difficult to duel with in even medium range on shorter maps. So of course, most of the time you want to be laning with it. That's where it shines. And when you're taking on flinch, some of the gameplay, I do have Certarachnion, that's the strand helmet to give me unflinching, so that's going to be helping, along with its stability bar with my max resilience. My reasoning for Rampage kill clip over something like Rapid Hit kill clip, which by the way, obviously a wonderful combination, and it makes sense. You have high stability, you're getting a little bit more stability, then you have a fast reload and a kill clip. That's going to be good. But to me, we have a very special thing here with the double damage perk combination, and I'm thinking, my reasoning, if I'm reloading anyway into kill clip, if I'm doing that anyway, it's gonna happen. I might as well have Rampage there. That way I can threaten the 2-tap. I might as well. And of course, the origin trait's gonna help. So if you're on Hunter, you just keep spamming the grapple. Otherwise, you're gonna have to run double loaders. That is a trade-off I am more than happy to make. But if you go other routes, that's gonna be fine. Rampage moving target, maybe explosive payload. Explosive payload 150s hit like a truck. This thing isn't for everyone, but with the rolls that I talked about, I think that it can be, or at least grow on you, because it's really cool what this thing could do. It has all the things you want or need for PvE or the Crucible for very specific, cool things. I do plan to craft 2 of these. I have my Enhanced Rampage kill clip. The other one's going to be Enhanced Demo Kinetic Tremors. And I will use it. I will use both of them. But as for you, think about it if you would. That's all that matters, and go have some fun. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about Transfiguration down below. What are you liking about it? And also some of the other Last Wish weapons. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.